Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. A friend recently asked me this question and I thought let me share with everybody. He asked, what instruments can you trade during the weekend? Hmm. And I thought to myself, well, because I don't trade during the weekends, but yes, you can trade during the weekend. So what instruments? As an example, you could trade there's some high-end stocks you can trade during the weekends, but of course that won't be open with a lot of brokers. You could trade the volatility index. You could also trade the cryptos. Yes, you could trade the cryptos, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Ripple, and the rest of them. So in this video, I'm just going to show you because today is a Saturday, and I'm going to talk about the BTC USD because they also asked for my view, my analysis on this crypto. So I said, okay, let me do something for everybody. Now, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, you could leave it in the comment section below. Now, quickly on the BTC USD, the father of all the cryptos, I'm going to show you what I can see so that you could take advantage of it, whether it's now during the weekend or maybe during the week. But this is what I can see. And we talked about this during the week as well. First of all, the first thing that comes to mind, because this is the daily time frame, the first thing that you can see is the bullish movement. This is an extremely bullish move, an uptrend, signifying that the buyers are in control. So that means that ideally you should be looking forward to buying. But then you always have sellers in every market. You always have buyers, you always have sellers. But at one point in time, one will be stronger than the other. Or if they're more or less equal, that's when you have the market moving sideways like this. Now, I want to show you guys based on support resistance, which was brought about by price action. Everything is price action. And I like to have the chart as clean as possible with not much in on the chart. So to make it easier for us to understand what's going on. Now look at the market here, making what we call lows, like lows and highs, that makes another like higher low, that makes higher high. So price comprises, when it moves that is, it comprises of highs and lows. It is the pattern, the movement that lets us know whether it is higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, and the rest of them. It lets us know whether it's an uptrend or downtrend. So this is clearly an uptrend. In this uptrend we had here, as a key area of interest, and you can see we had a breakout over here. Now this breakout here is a quick clue. It's a clue of this could either be a fake out of this move, a false break, and then it pushes higher all the way back to this point, or it could be a pullback in order for this fresh down move to continue. If the fresh down move continues, then we should be looking for areas like here, which was resistance, yet to act as support. The same thing with over here where we have resistance, as you can see, key areas of interest. And these key areas of interest, trust me, we have buyers that have set penny orders on this BTC USD right now, even as we speak. If you're one of them, you can also comment below. Now, this is what I'm seeing on the daily, first of all. They will try and drop down to like 4 hours and maybe 1 hour time frame. Now, over here, we had here as a high, and then here, this high over here didn't quite get to this point, right? So there is information here. As these guys didn't get to this point here to retest it, to make it a double top, it shows that the buyers are getting weaker. The same thing happened over here when it pushed higher. It got to this point. It didn't get to this point. It didn't even get to this point, obviously. So this here is showing that the buyers are even getting weaker the more, right? So whenever you look at price movement, it always gives you clues as to what's happening in areas like this. So you could easily call this an area of supply and an area of demand. Now look at what's happening over here. This here didn't get back to this point, but then we have a pullback to that area. This area should act as supply. Now, if this is going to act as supply, look for selling opportunities here to take it down, not just to this area that acted as support earlier or demand, but then to break back to about 49.50K. We talked about this last week, but I'm doing this again to show you the updates and the fact that it has gotten closer to the point of entry. I'll try and link up the previous video in the description as well. So this is the daily time frame. Quickly, because of time, I'm trying not to make this video too lengthy so that you can watch it maybe like 2-3 times and then it sinks. So that is the area where we're looking forward to selling. And if we cross over to like the 4 hours time frame over here, one unique thing that I have seen, apart from the fact that you have these areas here, support and then a bunch of support resistance, as you can see, this area is a hot zone area. I can even put like a horizontal line around here to show you what I am seeing. And then you will see over here, you have this here, we have this here. This was a breach. We have this here. So you can see that there is something happening in that area. So it is for price to push higher a bit more. Now, as we're waiting for price to push higher a bit more, let me show you something else that I can see as well. Look at this. The way it pulled back in a manner like this. Let me just show you this quickly. You pull back in this manner. I'm going to show you what is happening over here. Let me just duplicate this quickly. Oops. Let me just duplicate this. Now, I'm going to drag this to the side. So you see what I'm talking about. Come on. Aha, there you go. So this is what I can see here. And then even as an extension, because it's also looking as an extension play over here. I'm going to do this again, duplicate this, I'll move this again to the side. So this is what I would like to see over here, because this area are key areas. This area that we mentioned earlier, very key, very, very important, and also rhymes with that daily supply, which is over here on this rectangle here. So I'd like to see the price still creep higher a bit, at least a bit, and then give us like some trigger over here, selling trigger. It could be bearish engulfing, bearish PMA, bearish hammer, it could be dojis, whatever variation. We can see how it is moving along this channel, right? Along this rising flag pattern. I'd like to now see a massive drop back to this lows, first of all, from this point, and then even drop lower. As we said, we're expecting that 49 to 50K to be hit sooner than later. Now, if this is the case, excuse me, if this is the case from the 4 hours time frame and you get an entry somewhere here, that means that you could have a smaller stop loss. You could have a smaller stop loss. And that is the major advantage of dropping down in time frames. When you drop down in time frames from like the daily to the 4 hours or maybe even 1 hour. But please do not drop down way too low because it tends to get a bit noisy, right? And when it comes to noise, you have too many opportunities, which simply means that you might as well have a lot of losses before it picks up and so on. But in this case, in this scenario, here is still ideal, or even the 1 hour time frame is ideal. You get a nice entry with a small enough stop loss. This could even be like your first TP. I'll call this like TP1, right? This 56K area, TP1. And then that 50K, 49K area could be your TP2. So look at price moving from 65K in this area, 65K as you can see, 65K all the way to 56K and then to 50K. That is beautiful profit at the end of the day. And trust me, you can take advantage of this. I will always do an update of our analysis for you to see what happened, whether it worked or it failed or whatever the case might be. Now, I'm going to be stopping here at this point. I'm going to be stopping this video here. And of course, if you have any questions, the comment section below is there for you. If you have your own thought process, your own analysis, the comment section there is also there for you. And of course, if you are new to the channel, give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe and do what? Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop fresh analysis. This channel is going to strictly be on analysis. So we're going to be analyzing charts so that we can take advantage of them. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you same time next time, sooner than you think. We will be doing the weekly market analysis video for the DXY, Euro USD, Pound USD, and maybe gold and Bitcoin again. Who knows? Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Let me say, cheers for now. Peace.